Hi, welcome back to Centre Equestre La Luce and Live and Breathe Horses. Today I want to talk about width and depth of relationship, or rather width of skills and depth of relationship. So this is one of the concepts that we've been looking at on the freedom-based training online course I've been doing with Umo, with the lovely Elsa Sinclair. And it's funny, I love when things all connect up. So this is a subject very close to my heart. You know, I am always very attentive to my horse's expression. And I always say, you know, it's not about how many things the horse can do, it's about his expression and how he's doing it. And yesterday I was starting to record a new series of Words of Wisdom with Nuno, and the second book in the classical art of training horses. Oh, hello. And he was talking about that the hallmark of good training is not a great range of movements and big gestures without calm. But the hallmark of good training is that the horse works freely, relaxed, and is happy in his work. And this is so important to me, and I think when you look at it to everybody, you know, if the horse is not enjoying, how can that be fun for us? So with Umo, what's been lovely, I did a video about this with him, that he was a bit defensive on his left side much more than on the right. And it's interesting that we've not been working on that. You know, I was doing a bit of work in that with him loose in the arena, and a bit with the halter and bringing him in and trying to get him to accept more, to choose for me to go on the left. So we haven't been doing this at all. Oops, you want your flies off. And what's lovely is by working, so all we've been doing, we've not been creating any new skills or doing any things. All we've been really doing on this course is creating more depth of relationship, which is very challenging, but also very wonderful. I mean, challenging for me because I get frustrated at myself because I think I should be able to do this much better. So Elsa's been great at guiding me through my own stuff around that as much as anything else. So the point I'm making here is that by working on that depth of relationship, that skill has actually got better on its own. And I was so happy. I was working with him yesterday, and he approached, and he actually turned and quite happily chose for me to go on the left side. So I think the important point to note here is when things aren't working and we're, you know, trying to do stuff, create more skills, whatever those skills might be with our horse, you know, whether it's jumping or we want to learn a flying change or a backup, whatever it is, and it's not going. Is it about trying to do more with that thing? You know, the most common solution I would give would be to go back a stage and do the preceding, repeat and reconfirm the preceding work, and then go back to the more difficult thing again. But perhaps it's also, not perhaps, definitely, it's also about depth of relationship and creating a better connection and a better understanding with our horse. So we are back to that other favourite topic of mine, feel and timing. So when our feel and timing are better, more appropriate for the given situation, of course we can get things done in a way that's much more pleasing to our horse. So yeah, take a moment just to consider how you are working your horse. You know, have you got a big width of skills and you can do lots of things, but the relationship's not that deep? You know, it's about how is your horse's expression when he's working, and what happens when you take all your gear off. You know, can you get anything done? Does your horse still choose to stay with you? And then it's just to think what matters to you. So yeah, this is a really interesting conversation for me. So if you've got any comments, pop them in the chat comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you for joining me today, and we'll see you next time. Keep on tuning into the light.